mend the boots of fairy from the tough wings of the bats. So my mother told to me, and she is wise, you will agree. Louder than a cricket's wing, all night long their hammers glee. Time the merry songs they sing of Ireland glorious and free. So I heard Joseph Plunkett say, you know he heard them but last May. And when the night is very cold, they warm their hands against the light of stars that make the waters gold, where they are labouring all the night. So Pierce said, and he knew the truth, among the stars he spent his youth. And I, myself, have often heard their singing as the stars went by. For I am not of those who reared the banner of old Ireland high, from Dublin town to Turkey's shores, and where the Vardar loudly roars.
My Mother by Francis Ledwidge. God made my mother on an April day, from sorrow and the mist along the sea, lost birds and wanderers, songs and ocean spray, and the moon loved her wandering jealousy. Beside the ocean's din she combed her hair, singing the nocturne of the passing ships, before her earthly lover found her there, and kissed away the music from her lips. She came unto the hills and saw the change that brings the swallow and the geese in turns. But there was not a grief she deemed strange, for there is that in her which always mourns. Kind heart she had for all on hill or wave, whose hopes grew wings like ants to fly away. I bless the God who such a mother gave, this poor bird-hearted singer of a day.
Nocturne by Francis Ledwidge. The rim of the moon is over the corn, the beetle's drone is above the thorn. Grey days come soon, and I am alone. Can you hear my moan where you rest, Aroon? When the wild tree bore the deep blue cherry, in night's deep hall our love kissed merry. But you come no more where its woodlands call, and the grey days fall on my grief a store.
The Sylph by Francis Ledwidge. I saw you, and I named a flower that lights with blue a woodland space. I named a bird of the red hour, and a hidden fairy place. And then I saw you not, and knew dead leaves were whirling down the mist, and something lost was crying through an evening of amethyst.
Evening in February by Francis Ledwidge. The windy evening drops a grey old eyelid down across the sun. The last crow leaves the ploughman's way, and happy lambs make no more fun. Wild parsley buds beside my feet. A doubtful thrush makes hurried tune. The steeple in the village street doth seem to pierce the twilight moon. I hear and see those changing charms, for all my thoughts are fixed upon the hurry and the loud alarms before the fall of Babylon.
Evening in England by Francis Ledwidge. From its blue vase the rose of evening drops. Upon the streams its petals float away. The hills, all blue with distance, hide their tops in the dim silence falling on the grey. A little wind said hush and shook a spray heavy with May's white crop of opening bloom. A silent bat went dipping up the gloom. Night tells her rosary of stars full soon. They drop from out her dark hand to her knees. Upon a silhouette of woods the moon leans on one horn, as if beseeching ease from all her changes which have stirred the seas. Across the ears of toil rest throws her veil. I and a marsh bird only make a wail.
A Twilight in Middlemarch by Francis Ledwidge. Within the oak a throb of pigeon wings fell silent.